Hi, it's Susan from Sunrise Quilt Studio. I have been gifted with 2 bags full of fabric, and I want to show you what I got. I have a friend who sells home decor items as a business, and she uses fabric to help set up her displays. And she was going through all of her fabrics and pulling out the things that she didn't want to use anymore and buying new things. So she brought 2 great big containers full of fabric and asked me to look through them and take out what I wanted. And about half of them, about 3/4 of it was upholstery fabric, which would be good for like making pillows and things, but it wasn't anything that I really wanted to take. I'm more interested in the things I can use for quilting. So I took all the cottons and left the upholstery fabrics and left them for her so she can, you know, give them to somebody else. But here is a cotton small yellow leaf print, and there's just, you know, like half yards of a lot of this stuff, but it's enough that, you know, I could use for piecing or for applique. And then here's one with a similar print, and this is in green. Now the fabrics feel different. This feels like a higher quality cotton than this one, but you know, this is from 1997, so and it's not been washed. I can feel the sizing in it, so that will be washed before I use that in anything. And then I have this check, and this one has a lot of sizing in it too. Now this is a pretty large piece, and I haven't unfolded it completely to see how much is in it. But I had something similar to this back in the early 2000s, and I used a lot of it in Christmas applique quilt that I made. So this can be used, you know, as a Christmas fabric, or it can be used just for anything, you know, any kind of piecing or applique, whatever you want. And here is another check. It's similar to that. This has a completely different feel than this one, even though I believe it's probably the same line of fabric, but there's nothing on the selvages on these pieces, so I don't know who made it or what age it is. But this is a red check. And then we have a yellow here, and this one's got some little peach flowers on it, and this one feels soft. It feels like it's a good quality fabric. And here is a blue mottled color, blue mottled piece, and this has a date of 1998 by Blank Quilting, so this should be a good piece too. Blank Textiles. This one I liked because of the retro look. There's some butterflies and bubbles and swirls. I think this one's just really cute. Let me move this over so you can see it a little bit better. But I really like this one. And then I have a piece of orange that goes with these colors here. So these are the cotton wovens that I got. And then I got a whole bunch of homespun. So the first piece is this green check, which is really soft and comfortable feeling. I just really love this, and there's quite a bit of this, and I have not measured any of these out, so I don't know how much is in there, but there's quite a bit there. And then I have this red check, and there's 2 pieces of this. Nice country looking feel to it. Another red check, which is smaller. And this is another large piece. I have to come up with some ideas on how to use these, some pattern ideas. And then this is another cotton woven with stars on it. So this could be patriotic, it could be Christmas, you know, anything. That's a nice size. Now this is I guess not really homespun. It's like toweling. And I do need some new towels in my kitchen, so I think I'm going to cut this up and hem it and make a couple of towels for my kitchen. And then the next piece is another green check, another homespun style, another good size piece. And then I have a really large green check in homespun, very large. So this will last a very long time. I may make like aprons or something out of some of these, because there's more here than what I would put in a quilt, I believe. And I just have to come up with some idea. And I'm noticing there's color difference in this piece. I don't know if you can see. Can you see how this looks green on green, and you get over here and it's kind of beige in the background? So I don't know what happened here, but I will pre-wash this fabric and see what happens. Maybe, I don't know if it got wet and it bled or what happened, but anyway, those are the fabrics that I got. I think I got enough to keep me busy for a very long time. I just need to come up with some ideas on what to do with them. Some quilting ideas. I've been looking at homespun quilts on the internet and seeing all different kinds of patterns that were made out of homespun, and they're anywhere from you know, patchwork to applique. And I do know I found some tips on how to work with it to make it easier, because you know it can ravel easier on you because it's a looser weave, and you know, starching would be something that would help prevent that. And I'm just going to come up with a couple of pattern ideas and see what works out, do a couple of test runs on things, and see what I come up with. So anyway, I have all kinds of fun things to play with, and anyway, I have so many ideas going through my head with all these different projects that I've got going. I'm still working on the Hawaiian quilt. I have this tulip applique quilt that's ready to be quilted. And then I have my Dresden plates and the goose track blocks, and then I have 4 patches, I have 9 patches, I have the Twisted Sister blocks, lots of things to do. And now I have all of these homespun fabrics and some of these woven fabrics. So I'm going to try and come up with some pattern ideas and get started on something. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this look at the new fabrics I've got, and I hope to see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. For more quilting ideas, click on the video links. And to keep up with my newest projects, click on the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.